Today I want to share with you one of my favorite ways to practice that might seem a bit strange. Namaste guys, and welcome to day 10 of my 30-day program for manifesting your intentions. Before I get into the practice that we're going to be doing today, I want to redefine or expand upon our idea of what is yoga. Because sometimes in today's world, people think of yoga as postures, as asana, as poses for stretching the body. And other than that, it's not yoga, unless you understand that pranayama and meditation are yoga. But this is still a very narrow view of what is yoga, because yoga ultimately is a practice of awareness. Practice of developing the mind to be more present, to be more aware, to be more mindful. So actually everything can become a practice of yoga. There's lots of styles of yoga, systems of yoga that have nothing to do with this mat here. There's the yoga of studying, of intellectualizing, contemplating. There's the yoga of devotion and worship. There's the yoga of just doing your life in a present way. Almost everything can be a practice of yoga if it's done with the right intention and the right awareness. So we're always working with Kundalini Yoga, the understanding of the energies of the body, working with the chakras, working with different levels of consciousness. So today I want to share with you one of my favorite styles of practice that might not seem like yoga for working with Manipura Chakra. Keep in mind, Manipura Chakra is about discipline, self-confidence, determination, willpower, and also honor and humility, respecting ourselves, being in connection with our capacities, our limitations, as well as our potentials. So the practice I want to share with you today is known as high intensity interval training, or HIIT for short. So what is high intensity interval training? As the name implies, it's doing something at a high intensity for intervals of time. And I really love this practice because it's not about pushing yourself. It's really, if you understand the energy of Manipura, it's really about understanding your limits, understanding your capacities, and going to that limit within a set amount of time, and then taking a break, resting, recovering, and then going to your limit again in another practice, and then taking a break. It's a really beautiful way to go really powerful, really cardiovascular, really energetic in a short amount of time. So I love it because it's a really efficient practice, really good for the body, the heart, the lungs, the energy. And when you understand Manipura Chakra, it's really good for Manipura Chakra. So I hope you're ready for an amazing practice, high energy, cardiovascular, getting the blood and energy pumping, because you're gonna feel powerful all day after this. Grab your yoga mat and let's get ready to practice. So the way that we will be practicing today is in intervals of 1 minute, where we will be acting for 40 seconds and we will be resting for 20 seconds. So you've got that time in between to calm down, to come back to the breath, to slow everything down before we go back into the next high intensity interval. What's really important here to understand is it's not about reps, it's not how many you can do, it's about how perfectly you can do them for you. That's the key. That's why it's really, it's an intense practice physically, but mentally, emotionally, with awareness. This is how we can make it on Manipura through all of those layers, because it's understanding what is perfect for you right now, today, not what you did yesterday, not what you hope to do tomorrow, but right now, becoming the best of yourself. And this is how we slowly improve each day by really understanding where we are presently. I love HIIT training. So it's not about doing as much as you can or doing as fast as you can. It's about doing it as perfectly as you can for the 40 seconds and then resting for 20 seconds. And it's beautiful because you pump the body and you will continue to burn all day. Like I said, you'll have a big energy after this practice. If you need to go slower, you go slower. If you need to take breaks, you can take breaks. I recommend you try to only take those breaks on the 20 seconds. It's only going to be 10 minutes in total. So it's really intense but effective practice in a short amount of time. I think I've said enough. Still, we're going to make it a yoga practice. We're going to start by setting the space, setting our intention. We'll go into this amazing workout system, and then we'll close again with a moment of awareness. So find your way into a comfortable seated position, whatever that means for you. Pressing the seat down, reaching the crown of the head up. Roll the shoulders back and down so the heart is open, relaxed. Close the eyes. Turn your attention inside and take a deep inhalation through the nose. Then open the mouth and sigh it out. Soften the body. Soften the mind. Again, deep inhalation. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Massaging the nervous system. Coming to the here and now. One more time. This time we hold the deep inhalation. Sniffing even more. Even more. Hold it and relax the face, the shoulders, the neck, the hips. Relax. And let go. Sitting with the eyes closed, attention turned inside. Notice where you are now before the practice. How you feel in your body. Notice how you feel in your energy. Notice how you feel in your emotions and your mind. Is there excitement to try something new? Is there an aversion because it doesn't sound like yoga? Whatever's there, it's okay. Everything is allowed. You are allowed to feel exactly how you are because it's perfect. All you need to do is be aware of that feeling. Be aware of your experience. This is what yoga is. Awareness. Cultivating awareness. Understanding the different layers of our being and how they're working in every moment. From this place of awareness and present with ourselves, I invite you to bring your hands together in front of the heart, focusing into the center of the chest. And we start to set our intention. Whatever your intention is for today, or the intention for the month, bring it into your mind's eye, bring it into your heart. Feel it in your body. Vibrate it in your energy. Emote it. And envision it as if it were right now. I am cultivating. I am manifesting. I am. And repeat your intention 3 times. With the intention set, crystallized, take a deep inhalation into the heart. Hold the breath. Focus entirely in the center of the chest. And release. Beautiful. Welcome back. We're going to start now in a standing position. So make your way up to standing. And we're going to start with a sort of a running. This whole HIIT training today is going to be focused on the core, focused on the abdomen, 6-pack abs, but Manipura Chakra. If you have any knee issues or any knee pain, you can adjust it. The first one we're going to be doing this running. So if there's any issues with the knees, you can just go slowly. The entire practice, make it work for you. We're going to do this for 40 seconds, 20-second rest. Okay? So let's get ready. Make sure you're in standing. Bring the hands in front of the navel and try to get the knees as high as the hands. Let's begin. Running as quickly as is comfortable for you. Maintain your breathing. Don't hold the breath. Try to keep nice, steady breathing throughout all of these practices. And really be aware of where you are. Beautiful. Get the knees as high as you can. Really engaging the core. Activating the cardiovascular system. Almost there. 6 more seconds. You got this. Breathing. And that will do. Pause. Take a moment to come back to the breath. For the next practice, we're going to be doing a squatting, where we'll have the legs wide, squatting down. Bring the hands together in front of the heart. We squat down, we come up, right knee in front of the body, squat back down, come up, left knee in front of the body. Let's do this. Good for waking up the hips, waking up the knees, engaging the core as we're lifting them. I love this one. Remember, keep breathing. The breath is the key to everything in life. When we can breathe properly, we can keep the mind focused. We can keep the energy pumping. Keep breathing. You're doing great. And now we'll do rest. Take a moment. Come back to the breath. Feel the heart beating, fire burning. Next, we're going to be doing a forward fold to plank. So standing at the back of your mat. From here, we're going to bend forward, hands to the mat, and we're going to walk forward into plank. Then walking back, forward fold, stand up, and continue. Nice one for waking up shoulders, hips, the lower back, also part of the core. Remember, keep breathing, keep moving. You can modify the practices to suit your needs. Go at any pace that's appropriate for you. And try to save that break for the 20 seconds at the end. Look how quick that came. Beautiful pause. Feel the body opening. Feel the awakening. Beautiful. We're going to make our way down to sitting on the mat now. Start to work a little more directly with the navel. Pump that fire. Get the digestive fire, transformative fire going. We're going to open the arms, legs straight, and hug them in. Frogs. Different frog than Kundalini, but frogs. Remember, you don't need to go at my pace. You go at whatever pace suits you. You want to go very slow? Go very slow. You want to go super fast? Go super fast. The idea here is not to do as many as you can, but to do them as perfectly as you can. Really focusing on engaging the core. Really focusing on the movement of the body. Make it perfect. Beautiful release. Eyes closed. Feel the engagement of the navel. Beautiful. Come back to the breath. Next, we're going to be doing some bicycles, some seated bicycles. So lean back on the hands, lift the legs, and start bicycling. We're going to do 20 seconds forward and then 20 seconds backward. Remember to keep breathing. It's all about the breath. Keep breathing. Keep engaging the abdomen. Strong, powerful, humble, present. And switch directions. Yes, sometimes it's a little more difficult to go in reverse. You got this. We're more than halfway through now. Beautiful. Come back to the breath, back to your being. Witness what's going on. We're going to do single leg raises now. So make your way to lying on your back. You can place your hands under the hips for support if you need. Inhale the right leg up and exhale, switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. Remember, you go your speed, your breath. We switch on the exhalation. And relax. Lie. Feeling the activation of Manipura Chakra, creating the heat, creating the fire in the body. It's an amazing thing. We're almost there. Bring the soles of the feet together, the legs open, hands by the hips. Keeping the knees open at this distance, we're going to lift up and pulse up. Keep the legs open throughout, really engaging the lower belly here. We lower the feet, lift the feet, pulse up. Yes, beautiful. You can do this. Tell yourself, yes, I can. You're not weak. I'm not weak. I'm strong in the making. This life is an opportunity for me. This life is supportive for me. This life brings me abundance, opportunity, prosperity, and satisfaction. Yes, and relax. Beautiful. Next one is going to be a similar continuation of this. Heels to the heavens. So we're going to bring the legs up to 90 degrees. And we're just going to pulse the heels up. Hands by the hips for support. And we just pulse straight up and down. Straight up and down. Pause when you come down so you're not working on momentum. You're really engaging the lower belly each time. Yes, you can. Yes, you got this. I know you feel the fire. You're supposed to feel the fire. We're supposed to be pushing ourselves in this one, opening our mind, expanding our capacities. Remember, don't hurt your body, but go to your limitations. Do it perfectly for you right now. And relax. Feel that fire, feel that heat. If you're sweating, you're purifying your energy. You're purifying your body. For the next one, we're going to come up to sitting. We're going to do mason twists. So we're going to have the legs lifted, knees bent, 90 degrees, hands in a fist, and we touch one side of the mat and the other side. And twist. Keep the core engaged. Yes, you can. You can visualize being the warrior. You can visualize being the sailor, kayaking, whatever you like. Feel that power in your navel, the power that pushes you through, that enables you to succeed. Yes, you can do it. Breathing, almost there. Last 10 seconds. You got this. And relax. Eyes closed, tension inside. Beautiful. We got one more practice. We're going to do plank, low plank on the elbows. So come down to the elbows. From here, engage the core, reach to the crown, press back to the heels. Tuck the pelvis to engage the core. Breathe into the belly. This is the last one. Come to your breath. Come into that resilience of Manipura Chakra. The fire that can bear any weight. It didn't even make sense. Resilience regardless. The strength of Manipura Chakra. You got this. We're almost there. Hand drop to the knees. Come back into child's pose. Breathing. And then make your way into a comfortable seated position. Sitting with the eyes closed. Tension turned inside. Coming back to the breath. Back to the body. Noticing the effects of today's practice. An increase in the body temperature. Strong activation of the navel, the abdominal region. The arousal of Manipura Chakra. An increase in self-confidence, willpower, honor, and humility. Feel the polarity, the archetype of the warrior, paired with the archetype of the honorable one. You have these energies within you. Each of us has this potential. And when we know which practices to use, we can tap into it. If you want to learn more about that, check out our Journey to the Chakras. It's an amazing practice, amazing system. Wherever you are now, I encourage you to bring the right hand to the heart, left hand over the right. Focus in the center of your chest. And say, thank God that's done. And say thank you to yourself for doing it, for showing up, putting in the effort. Feel that power within you. Feel the fire, the sweat, the detoxification, and say thank you. Thank you for this energy, for this body. Thank you for this life. Thank you for my potential. Thank you for showing up. And remember always, when you work on yourself, it benefits not only you, it benefits everyone you meet along the way. Working on the self is the most selfless work we can do. So say thank you to yourself, because you did amazing. Take a deep inhalation to the heart. And as you exhale, gently coming back. So I can say thank you for joining me. Let me know how it was for you. Was it your first time doing HIIT? Was it weird? You didn't like it? You liked it? I want to know. I'm very interested. I love it. But I know not everything is for everyone. Let me know what your experience was. Have a beautiful day, and I can't wait to see you again tomorrow. Namaste.